everybody, I hope you're all doing good today. I thought I'd like to show you some of my shoes. I have lots of very special shoes that I wear for dancing. So when I do my classical ballet, I wear ballet shoes. Sometimes they're called ballet slippers, and sometimes they're really soft in like a canvas material or a leather material. Sometimes they have ribbons and sometimes they have elastics. So these are my shoes. So my shoes are the canvas ones, and they're very soft and they have elastics. So on the very top of our shoes, we have, I'm trying to get it out because I hide it all the time. We have some strings on the top of the shoes, those ones there. With my little kids, I like to call them whiskers, and we stick them inside our shoes because we like them to look like it's just an extension of our foot. We don't want to actually have any lines anywhere over our shoes. Does anybody else out there have ballet shoes or ballet slippers? You do? Oh, they're beautiful, very nice. Another pair of shoes that we have, I'm going to take these ones off, are these ones. Does anybody know what those ones are? They're very floppy. I'm going to put them on my feet. Let's see. And they're called flesh colour, these ones. And they've also got what we call a split sole, which means that there's not a whole sole that goes down the middle. It's actually soft in the middle, and that's what we call a split sole. And you can point your toes very easily. You can see that. Does anybody know what they're called? Jazz shoes. That's right, they are called jazz shoes, and we do our jazz dancing in those shoes. My jazz shoes are a little bit old and worn, but they still work pretty good. Got another pair of shoes here. Take those ones off. Does anybody know what these are? They're a funny archy thing in the middle. Oh, that's again their split sole, just like we were talking about before. And that helps us to be able to point our feet. So let me put these ones on. These ones have got like a bit of Velcro tab and elastic on the top. And again, see, I can point my toes. And they've got a big rubber sole here and here. Does anybody know what these shoes are? Jazz sneakers, that's right, they are. They're called jazz sneakers, and of course we can wear them for jazz. We can also wear them for acrobatics or hip hop. Best to wear them inside because they are dancing shoes though. What else have we got here? These ones you'll like because these ones make a lot of noise. Have a look at that. So up here there's a metal plate and a metal plate down in the bottom there. So they're called tap shoes, and tap shoes are a little bit hard and they've got a heel on them, and you have to do them up into a buckle. They go into the buckle and into the buckle. And they, as you can see, you can't really point awfully well in these because they've got a full hard sole. But they've got those plates on them that make the tap sounds. They won't make tap sounds on this floor because it's too soft. You need a special floor that's hard to make the tap shoe sound. So they're our tap shoes. So we've got ballet shoes, jazz sneakers, tap shoes. Now these, does anybody know what they are? They're a bit different. A lot of our older girls will wear these. They're called chorus shoes, sometimes called cabaret shoes or Latin shoes. When we work professionally, we just call them our heels. We're going to put our heels on, and we use these in a lot of shows when we're dancing musicals and all these different jazz cabaret shows, we'd be using these, our chorus shoes. I've got some more. Again, they have a buckle on them, those ones. Now, I have these two. These sort of look like a pair of socks. Does anybody know what they are? And these ones. They're a bit funny. They've got sort of canvas on the bottom. Let me put them on. I have to take my stockings off for these ones. So I'm going to undo my stockings. I'm just going to put one on. So this is one of the styles. I have two different styles in these ones. This goes around the back. It sort of looks like a sock, doesn't it? But my toes are out and my heel is out. And there I've got on the ball of my foot, I have a piece of canvas that's going to help so that when I'm turning. These are our contemporary thongs. So when you're doing contemporary dance, you can wear your bare feet or you can wear your contemporary thongs. Now these ones are a little bit different and smaller. That's the wrong one. They've also got a pad on the bottom there, and they go on just like that. And these are also for contemporary, and we call them a toe bra. So they're a toe bra, and they just sit over our toes, so our toes are out, all of our foot's out, but they give that support onto the ball of the foot so that we can turn. So we use those again for our contemporary dance. Now I have one more pair of shoes, and these are only worn when we get older in classical ballet, after we've done lots and lots of training. Anybody know what they are? What they're called? That's right. They're called point shoes. So our point shoes are like our ballet shoes again. They have the little strings here that pulls in this tight around here. Mine have got elastic on them so that I can get them on nice and quickly. But you can also normally wear ribbons. And this one here is so it holds the back of our point shoe up onto our ankle. This little part here is called a rubber, and that helps us not to slip on the floor too much. And this thing here, it looks a bit like our contemporary thing, doesn't it? It's called a toe puff or a toe pad. And that goes over to help protect our toes. It goes over our toes. Then our shoe, we slide our foot straight in. And there's my elastics. And there is our point shoe. And again, we don't like to have, if we do wear ribbons on them, we don't have them so that they are going to have a big bow. We actually tuck the bow inside the shoe so that when we're wearing them, that they look like an extension of our leg. So we don't want them to look like they're another part of our shoe. We don't want them to look like a big ribbon on the side. We want them to just look like an extension of our leg. So that is our point shoe. Thank you for joining me and having a look